Every year, my fruit trees, especially my apple trees, get totally annihilated by a green caterpillar. And every year I try and fight it when it's too late. So this year I thought I would act early and apply some lime wash to the trunk, which I've read that it might help with some insects. I don't know if it's gonna help for this specific pest, but I'm gonna try. I've read it's fairly easy. You just need to mix some lime wash with water, and then you can also put in some neem oil to make it more powerful. If there's one thing that I really dislike doing is undoing any work that I have already done. I really hate it. So in this case, I need to remove this guard that I've put here a few years ago to protect the trunks from the deers. I don't know if I'm gonna put it back up. I don't really know if it's necessary. Maybe the lime wash doesn't taste that nice, so they're not gonna nibble on my bark, hopefully. But anyway, anytime that I have resistance about a job that I need to be doing. So for example, here I'm like, oh, I spent so long putting those guards up and now I have to take them out. I always think sufferance is in the non-acceptance. I always think about that. This willow tree has had a little bit of a rough time last week with the snow, because it didn't snow that long, but it was wet snow. And so it was heavy snow, and I was in the kitchen, and then at one moment I looked out and I couldn't see the tree anymore, and I was like, where is it gone? So I ran out and I saw that it was all slumped down. This tree was planted when I reached the 200,000 subscribers on this channel. It was like a symbol for, you know, it's as if each one of you is here in the garden. Which I know it's a little bit cheesy, a little bit parasocially weird, but I thought it was sweet. But this tree is having so many issues. Like, is it trying to tell me something? Because last year it had like an infection. I had to do lots of treatments. It has like lots of little cancerous growth on the trunk over there. Now this slumping accident with the snow, maybe it just doesn't want to leave. I've been putting off fixing those tire tracks for far too long, and now it's gotten really bad to the point where anytime that a car comes up, I'm afraid that their tire is gonna explode, because there's like I don't know, around 10 centimeters of a step. It's not great for tires, so I'm gonna attempt and fix it. I had tried it to fix it once a few years ago, and my repairs only lasted 2 days. So let's hope this time I can do it properly.
See a steeple on the hill.
Damn it. Oh.
Bringing out your bread and wine.
Sufferance is in the non-acceptance of it.
I'm laying at your altar. I can be your sacrifice. You gotta love your queen. You gotta love rattlesnake. Are you not afraid of the bite? Dancing around the fire, you got me speaking in tongues through the night. You got a love tune. You got a love tune. You got a love tune. You got a love tune.
It's looking all right. It is one of these jobs that I've been procrastinating for so long that I feel much lighter now that I've done it. But thing is, I sold my van 2 weeks ago, so I don't actually need it anymore. I mean, I will need it eventually, but yeah, I sold my van. It was a fairly painful decision because I loved that little van. It was so cute. But I actually had been thinking of selling it for a few years because I would like to get a bigger one. But until I had that one, I wasn't really incentivized to save money to get a bigger one. And so I thought I need to sell that one so then I will miss having a van and I will save for a bigger one. It is a bit of a twisted thinking, but it works with my brain. So yeah, I might need to get just a small little car just to take dogs around. But for the time being, I'll just use my bike since the weather is getting a bit nicer. But it's cold today. I'm gonna go back inside. Today's job is gonna be working on a coffee table for my living room. And for that, I've already cut the legs out and I would like to make a herringbone pattern on it using some reclaimed oak that my dad gifted me many years ago. This was from a parquet flooring and I think this is gonna look very nice on it. I haven't been giving you a pup update. You might be wondering who was that dog at the start of the video. So the dog that you saw on the last video, Bea, she got adopted and she's doing very, very well. She was a bit of a fearful dog, so I was a bit, worried about how she would do in her new family, but she's doing great. They send me lots of updates, which is great to see. So after that one, I got a pup, but she only stayed here for 2 weeks because the day after that I went to pick her up, she got a request. So it was very fast. And for those of you that are new here, because on my last video I got quite a few new subscribers. First of all, hello, but I foster dogs. So this is why you might see a lot of different dogs in my videos. That is why. What? It's beautiful. Look at this beauty. Honestly, I am impressed with myself because I didn't think I would be able to make something as nice. And I will say it took me a week to make it, whilst I thought that I would be able to do it in a day. What a fool I was. As usually, I underestimate the amount of time that it takes to do stuff, especially if you haven't done it before. But I will say that although slowly, I can see myself learning things through woodworking and how to cut things, with a meter saw to be more precise. So I see a future where things will take me less long. I've made 2 drawers. I wasn't thinking of adding drawers at first. I thought it would be too complicated, but then seeing how the table was coming along, I thought that it would look very nice. I've added 2 handles. Those are made with driftwood that I go and find at the lake or at the river. My painting job is awful. I think that the varnish was really old and very thick, so it was really hard to put it, in a nice, smooth way. But other than that, I love it. Let's go and put it in my living room. Yes. I now have a space to put some nice coffee table books, some candles, and to hold my teacup because I didn't have anything here. So anytime that I would drink a tea, I would put it up here. And more than once, I ended up pouring it on my head, which wasn't good. So this is perfect. I will say that I was hoping to get this done with only scrap wood, but I ended up having to go to the DIY shop twice with the motorbike. So it was quite interesting to get, everything to fit in it. But I went and got different legs because the one that I had cut earlier on were just too thick. It looked weird. And I was a bit upset at myself for cutting that wood because, it was a bigger piece and I cut it to a smaller piece and now I don't know what I'm going to use it for. I could make another coffee table, but I don't know where I would put it. Anyway, that's a problem for another day. I think that here, a rug, like those natural fiber rug, will look very nice, like just around here to make it more cozy. And eventually my plan with this room, this is my living room, by the way, although you probably will have guessed by the couch, but I was hoping to put like a big library here, like a nice bulky library. But that's going to take a lot of wood and a lot of money, so I'll need to budget for that. But yeah, I'm happy with how this room is coming along. And thank you for watching this video. I filmed it on the space of a month and a half, so it's gonna be a bit all over the place. You're gonna see snow, you're gonna see flowers, you're gonna see spring. But yeah, hope you enjoyed it. I shall see you very soon.